And look who has the ball in hand once again. It's going to be the captain, Jivana Aras, around the wickets. Nothing going for that shot for me.
Oh, that's well bowled. Inside edge onto the pads. A quick single picked up.
Such that left knee is not bothering her, but her team has a lot of work to do here. That is a good delivery. That had zip to it. Well, 4 of 13.
No, I do believe that she's got to try and find a way to rotate the strike. And
Trouble. Oh, if that's a clean pickup, I would think there'd be a run-out opportunity at either end. And you would think that it would be them and the Redmond Raptors. Appeal. Gone. Oh my goodness, the cat amongst the pigeons. Don't hand the win to the Washington Waves just yet, because the captain, Jivana Aras, has struck. The dismissal is a big one. Amarpal Kaur goes, and that is 71 for 4.
seam movement off the surface just takes it marginally away for Amarpal Kaur, but she was also very off balance through that shot. Outside edge, keeper does well, and the finger goes up. And this is why I will say that question last over was a little too early to me. I think there's a lot of life left in this game. 4 wickets down, 71 on the cards, and this game has come to life.
Steam here for the captain, Jivana Aras. Well, in making the ball talk, she's dragging her team kicking and screaming back into this match. That required rate that was down around 4.83 not too long ago has now shot up to 6.19. So you're now needing more than a run of ball. 64 runs needed from 63. And yes, it's very close to being a run of ball, but the point is the required rate is increasing. And Jazar Claxton, 35 from 25. It feels like there's a lot more that depends on her right now than there was a couple of overs ago. Clipped into the leg side. You're not going to get that pass.
You think she's just going to sit there?
Glasgow.
She's going to lounge for a bit. No real rush to get up. It's a nice day for a picnic at the park.
She certainly sees the funny side of it. Jazar Claxton. I'm sorry, Janelia Glasgow. Last ball before we get to the halfway stage. Inside edge onto the pad. What a great over bowled from the captain. She's absolutely done well here, Jivana Aras. And a lot of damage has been done. The required rate now back under 6. It's Jivana Aras again.
And my commentator's curse, it's getting to prodigal levels right now because
Prodigal levels.
and now this time it wasn't comment on the play. It's not fair on them. Honestly.
Gone, full and straight, and she hits Turnham Chopper flush on the toe, and the umpire believes that this would have crashed into the base of Midland leg.
It was York length. It came in. The question would be, did it come in enough?
It's no question very close. Maybe you can say it's probably shaving the outside of leg stump, but it's a very, very close decision. It gives the decision that he believes is the right one. And here we go. This is a very good delivery again. Outside edge found.
She's bowling
Geetika
full.
Kodali.
Yeah,
Captain to captain.
she's bowling it full, and I would completely agree with you. In if it was done in some sort of an international games and it had that technology, we could have probably got that as an umpire's call. It was probably hitting and shaving the outside of the stump. So I'm not too bothered about that decision. It was very close.
I completely agree with you. Now, having said that, court, no pun intended, to keep that ball away from hitting your pad. Gita
There was a little bit
Kakadala
of
getting
movement in that
off
ball.
the mark, getting that one down the ground for a single.
There was good spell of inspiring spell of bowling from Jivana. Again, putting myself out there. My commentator's curse.
There's yeoman work here for the captain. This is going to be another single as this is played into the offside. Cleanup work done by Shubhi Agrawal. Akam still has work to do, and she's number 2. She wants to add to that tally. Don't know if we have the chance to go back to that graphic because this in waves, the required rate now up around 7. In the air, it will land safely. That is Disha Dingra out there on the boundary.
Going to the finals. They have better run rate. And if they don't, Raptors do. It's as simple as that. Wait, if they can hike up that intensity, and like I said, they have to find 2 bowling options.
She's bowling really, really well here, Jivana Aras. A couple of minutes ago. What are your bowling options the rest of the way?
Well, I think at this point, if I'm the captain, if I'm Jivana Aras, I would back Mahek Desai. Go ahead and give her the confidence at this stage.
She ends her spell with a string of dot balls, 4 of them in all. In fact, her last over only goes for all of 1 run. What a spell from Jivana Aras. 2 for 8 from her 4 overs. Brilliant stuff from the captain. 89 for 5.
Consequences, 7.86 is still a pretty healthy run rate, but that is coming down at a brisk pace. Jivana Aras for the first time. She was the MVP in the last game yesterday.
I'm not sure how close that might have been. And dynamic's a pretty good word for it as well, because that's dynamic balance. She's not looking to plant her feet. She's still able to be balanced through the air as she gets that throw in quickly.
That was a huge change in their entire mental makeup around fielding for Australia.
Fielding live wires. Everything is in milliseconds. Going down leg. Optimistic shout.
So we quickly go on for the next interview here with the dignitary as the 8th over comes to an end.
Thanks. Thank you, and go Orcas.
Both humans and canines.
1 catch put down not so long ago. We'll have to see how much that ends up costing the Bellevue Blazers.
Especially in a game like this. The finals. A rare wayward delivery from Jivana there. She's been on the money. She's had a great game yesterday. Her first over was absolutely on the money.
There's just been a major momentum shift after the wicket of Jazara Claxton.
Some very tight bowling here.
Played into the leg side. Should just be the single.
You've got to run hard sometimes when the shots are not coming, and that's
Chipped. And lucky that it's in a gap. It's going to be a dot to end the over. No, correction. There's one more because of the wide. Tidy last delivery to finish the over this time.
Partnership in the innings as it's the captain. Jivana Aras was back into the attack as we say good afternoon again. Is it afternoon yet? Good morning. Putting the pressure on when you're batting first would to me look like scoring somewhere around 140, 145, 150.
Promising one. Isani Vagelis found a little bit of form. And what they're looking to do at the moment is just buy maybe another over. With
There have been a few drop catches. The question with these two. Good looking shot down the ground, but I think you're looking at the bowling resources that you have left. Janelia Glasgow still has 2 overs of this innings. That's something to be wondered, I think.
at the moment, they just can't seem to find the boundary.
No.
It's
As it is the captain indeed who'll be coming back to bowl over number 18. Gitika Kadali. Stroked but directly to the fielder in the covers for no run. So good couple of dots to start. And that to some extent undoes some of the damage that was done in that previous over. Quick single. Oh my goodness. This is going to be close, but I think she's home. Hesitated a little bit going for that run, Isana Vagela, but she does in fact get there. Jivana Aras continuing her absolutely excellent form with the ball. 2 for 8 in her 4 overs in the second game yesterday. Hasn't taken any wickets yet so far, but just 10 runs conceded from 3 overs and 3 balls. And that length is one that is going to be difficult to score off of. Shot, would not be surprised to see it come out sometime soon. Oh, hammered right past the bowler herself. That was the opposite of a scoop shot. And Jivana Aras taking evasive action as that's pummeled down the ground for a single. Skied. Dishat Kaverapakam takes a really, really well-judged catch. She had to run backwards from her position at mid-wicket, just outside the circle, and takes a really important catch in the context of this game.
lost multiple wickets before her and around her, but she kept going until this moment right here. A bit of extra bounce doesn't allow for her to get in a better position. And that was a good catch. Grey skies, skied high, and got in a good position running backwards. The key here was to get those hands up and above her eye level, and she did just that.